Secretary of State disqualifies Arkansas medical marijuana amendment over signature questions. Little Rock, Arkansas. A measure looking to further open medical marijuana access in Arkansas looks to now be off the November 2024 ballot. Officials with Arkansas Secretary of State John Thurston's office sent a notice to Arkansans, whatever, the people who live there, for patient access on Monday, stating that the qualified signatures submitted during the extra curing period following the original deadline were not enough to place the Arkansas medical marijuana amendment in front of voters. The letter from Thurston's office stated that 10,521 of the new submissions were deemed valid and would be combined to the earlier total. However, the letter continued that the combined amount would only be 88,040, which falls below the threshold set for the November ballot of 90,704. So get this, they're saying that they're about 2,000 off, right? Leaders with Arkansans for Patient Access claim that the group had far surpassed the ballot threshold, saying they had submitted more than 150,000 signatures that came from every county in Arkansas. The group also claimed that the disqualification was for political reasons, saying that excluding 20,000 signatures collected during the cure period because of what the group said was an arbitrary last-minute clerical rule change was contrary to the democratic process. Thurston's letter to the group did not specify why certain signatures were disqualified in this case. A spokesman for the Secretary of State's office said disqualification could happen for several reasons, including coming from someone who is not a registered voter, signed the petition in a county in which they did not reside, or the petition form being illegible. So now penmanship is a requirement for democracy. Arkansans for Patient Access went on to promise they would continue to pursue legal action against Thurston's office regarding this decision. This is the third time a ballot measure has faced challenges related to disqualified signatures during this election year. Organizers of a measure to put an Arkansas abortion amendment in front of voters fought back and forth with Thurston's office, only to see the state Supreme Court rule against them in August. Just a week ago, a brief was filed on behalf of Thurston's office to seek that votes cast on the Amendment 2 ballot question could not be counted. That effort looks to repeal the decision to grant a casino license in Pope County, among other rule changes. Arkansans for Patient Access said they plan to file their lawsuit on Tuesday. Election Day in Arkansas is Tuesday, November 5th, 36 days from now. This is Yarrow Kubrin, High at 9 News, reporting on the bastardization of the democratic process here in the United States of America.
Damn Arkansas.
Yarrow,
why would anyone live in Arkansas?
It's not ours. It's your Kansas.
My Kansas.
I spent a lot of time in Arkansas, actually. And,
it's too bad. Sorry to hear that.
It is.
Gang banging in Little Buck.
Are you okay?
No, Bentonville.
Is that where you learned to roll a ball?
Siloam Springs, Arkansas. Man, let me tell you what. It is a different world out there. That is for sure. Look, it's just about evolution of ideas, and this is what needs to happen. Is there needs to be people who are there promoting and evolving these ideas for people to understand. There's been dispensaries in Arkansas for a long time, and in Bentonville there's one that actually a good friend of mine had designed and built, and they're doing work that's like probably on par and standard with a lot of other places, but it's just like it's not a real thing in Arkansas yet. So hopefully they can evolve and make some changes.
Todd, your favorite political family is from Arkansas. How could you even say that?
My favorite political family.
Yeah, the Clintons.
Yeah, I'm not sure that they're my favorite.
They're up there. Maybe the Obamas are your favorite and they're your second favorite.
We're clear.
Oh boy.
Obama's America's first family, the last
your favorite Bush?
First family in the nation.
Trump, you want to talk
Trump's
Trump?
My favorite, then Reagan. Wasn't a Bush fan at all.
Reagan. Don't even get me started on Reagan. Trickle down economics.
And make sure you check out the Reagan.
Closed all the insane asylums. No mental health in the country because of Ronald Reagan.
Back to the article, instead of a president from 40 years ago, we have seen a recent trend with the judicial branch being used to enact a political agenda and or to stifle democracy. This is not the first time. We can go back to the Florida hanging Chad issue and the way in which the Supreme Court has had an oversized effect on the outcomes of important things here in the United States. The challenge is that these preemptive efforts to not get a vote really fly in the face of our representative democracy. And we've seen it in multiple states where people are litigating their way to stifling the voice of the people. And so if we're going to have weed for the people, we have to have the voice of the people. And if the majority of people agree with something and aren't having the opportunity to have that voice counted, that's a problem. And it seems like a problem that is coming from, I'm sorry, the Secretary of State in this state is what political party?
Arkansas is a very troubled place, right? So they're high on they're high on maternal death rate and the third highest in infant mortality rate in the country. Suicide is the leading cause of violent death in Arkansas. Well, Arkansas is a high obesity rate. Hold on. I have a high obesity rate, 33.44%, which ranks third in the nation. Arkansas sued YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, all for misleading consumers, and they're trying to get children revoked access to all the platforms. Arkansas faces a number of natural disasters, including dam, levee failure, drought, earthquakes, floods, landslides, severe thunderstorms, weather, and tornadoes every year. Arkansas has been described as losing ground economically, and they're in last place in all economies in the U.S. Arkansas is fucked.
Well, I hope that democracy touches them in their troubled place. That's a little red. In the hopes that there is a breath of fresh air down there that is followed by a breath of smoky cannabis air.
Yeah, sorry, did you just blame natural disasters on the fucking GOP? Yarrow, that's reaching even for you that has to tiptoe to get there. What the fuck? Come on, that was a little far.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that one at all, but what I am saying is Arkansas, I would not be surprised if this shit's going on in Arkansas among all their other issues. Like Arkansas is a very, very troubled place right now. So thoughts and prayers for Arkansas.
The United States of America is a troubled place right now. Our whole society is fucking struggling.
That's because of these economic policies that are in place.
It's the best in the world. Is it not?
It is.
I live in Las Vegas. I'm doing just fine.
It's still the best in the world. Either way.
Yeah, all this doom and gloom.
You have people living under the strip.
Yeah, all this.
And every time you fuck around and get a little bit of rain, it drowns them all. So you guys got some problems.
And people make choices of where they want to live and what they want to do with their lives. What do I care? Live and let live.
We're all in for a subterranean lifestyle if we don't get our shit together.
That's because you're not walking down the strip in a skirt,
and that's why.
You're right. I'm not walking down the.
You don't know Todd like that. Todd might be.
Oh man, can you picture Todd in a skirt walking down the strip?
Although I do have very sexy legs.
Unfortunately, after he showed us hot tub pictures during a commercial, I can actually
you can envision it, huh?
And if Todd was in a dress walking down the strip, I bet he still steal your mama and your mama's mama, because all he got to do is open that mouth and start talking that shit.
Oh, man, he does have the golden voice. You are right about that. He does have the
steal your
voice.
pension.
Hello. Mama.
Your grandma's pension is going in his back pocket.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
looking for a sugar mama. That'd be awesome.